So all the niggas out there trying to throw shade and make me feel like shit about myself. Oh shit! I just remember I just had an epiphany about this shit the other day about believing something, right? When someone tells you something or tells you a story, whatever the fuck they tell you, and you believe it, you become possessed by that by those words or by that information or by the spirit of that person that told you that as well. And you see, people need to put respect on God's motherfucking name and the chosen ones that has God's light in them. Y'all playing a dangerous game, using my faith against me to reel me in with my attention, right, and then to judge and then to cast the judgment spell on. You see, nigga, if you have a birth certificate, if your name is on a birth certificate and you got a social security card, nigga, you got that. You possessed by that same spirit. And so if Jesus Christ ain't really, if it ain't what it pretends to be, right? If considering it's not real, so it's pretending. And y'all know my faith. The faith that I've invested in, Christianity. Y'all know some. Y'all know something. Y'all, I can sense that y'all, when y'all do that shit, y'all know something about that you're not sharing with me, and that's where your fake ass power lies, is within the not knowing. Well, just crack the code, bitch. So you judging me? Yeah, you got a birth certificate too. See what they did with the birth certificates, right? That's all connected to the fucking Catholic churches and shit. They take the woman's placenta when she gives birth to the baby. They take the woman's placenta, consider it because it's a perfect DNA match to the baby. You know what I'm saying? Because it grew from that. They consider it to be another child, but they also call it trash. They call it afterbirth waste material, which then you know, which is waste you're leaving you're leaving behind, and so it becomes their responsibility, their job to clean it up, right? And they fucking how does it go? But because they also consider it a fucking another, like basically a child, the second birth. Um, they take it into their custody. You know what I'm saying? Like as a ward of the state, and so they're responsible for that child, and they do spell work and witchcraft rituals on binding spells on with the placenta, um, binding to the spirit that probably the fucking child sacrifice spirit, Baal or Beelzebub. Yeah, they sacrifice a copy of you, basically a DNA copy of you, because it's a perfect DNA match. So it's a DNA copy of you. It's your DNA. So it's basically you. And they sacrifice the placenta, you, to all that energy, all that sacred energy in that placenta is basically carries the child energy, the feminine energy. Yeah, so they fed our souls to, or a fraction of our soul to this demon, and so that's how one can be of light and dark. because it got to be of light originally. Originally, it starts. So on that note, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get that shit removed off of me when I feel like it, because it be protecting me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. When I obey God, right? Of course, when I obey God, my higher self. Basically, when I trust myself, follow my instincts, follow my gut. I'm not doing shit that leads me. Like okay, say when you do drugs, right? That puts us in a vulnerable state for that demon that we're already bound to basically siphon our energy, our life force, like more of it at a time. So the Vatican, they're responsible for that birth certificate shit. The Unum Sanctum, yeah, yeah. They fucking they make this document, right? They call it a Papa Bull. it could apparently it means an official document. Bitch, official to who? If it didn't come from God, that shit ain't official. If it ain't God, it's not official. And so motherfuckers that got God in them need to recognize who they are and start calling motherfuckers out that ain't got God in them. We can't let these motherfuckers pretend in our face. That shit's dead. That shit's dead. As of now. I prophesy. Y'all gonna wish y'all hadn't have done that.